A voice that once brought so much warmth and joy to the world has suddenly gone silent. Mikayla Raines, the founder of Save a Fox Rescue, the woman whose laughter echoed in the playful yips of her foxes, has recently passed away. For everyone who followed her, loved her, and supported her work, the grief is deep and hard to put into words. Mikayla didn't just save animals. She gave them a chance to live, to trust, and to feel loved. And now, without her, the sanctuary world feels vacant. On June 23, 2025, Mikayla's husband, Frankamp, shared the heartbreaking news in a video on the Save a Fox YouTube channel. Holding back tears and visibly broken, he revealed that Mikayla had died by suicide after a long and painful battle with her mental health. Behind the camera and her smile, Mikayla struggled with autism, depression, and even borderline personality disorder. Despite these challenges, she carried the heavy responsibility of running a sanctuary, growing an online platform, and caring for countless animals who depended on her. But the burden became too much. Ethan didn't only share the loss, he poured out his heartbreak, frustration, and anger. He spoke openly about the online bullying Mikayla faced, including cruel harassment from former friends, rival animal sanctuaries, and strangers. For someone as sensitive and kind as Mikayla, those attacks hurt deeply. Words, carelessly thrown online, chipped away at her light. Ethan urged everyone to realize just how powerful words can be and how terrible their effects sometimes are. Even with her private struggles, Mikayla never stopped giving. Her journey with foxes began more than 10 years ago. Growing up beside her mother, a licensed wildlife rehabilitator, Mikayla learned the importance of caring for wild animals. At just tender age of 15, she rescued her first fox, a gray kit found near a lawn sprinkler. And by 18, Mikayla was a licensed wildlife rehabilitator and later studied to be a vet tech. But everything changed when she discovered domestic foxes, bred for the pet trade and fur farms. These foxes, raised in captivity and often abandoned, couldn't live in the wild. So Mikayla built a safe place where they could be cared for and loved. Back in 2017, she officially founded Save a Fox Rescue in central Minnesota with a clear mission: to rescue and care for captive-born foxes and other exotic animals, while educating the public about their needs, stories, and worth. In 2020, Mikayla opened a second rescue in Lake County, Florida, because more people, especially from the South, wanted to surrender foxes. She also worked with fur farmers, including one in Iowa who gave her 500 foxes in 2023. Mikayla raised $61,000 to move them, planning to keep 300 in Tennessee and find homes for 200. She also used to share their stories with the world. Through her YouTube channel, Save a Fox, Mikayla showed the playful, curious, and sometimes hilarious personalities of the foxes in her care. Whether it was Finnegan Fox's contagious laughter or Dixie's fiery spirit, her videos touched millions. Her channel grew to over 2.47 million subscribers, reaching far beyond animal lovers. It reached people's hearts. Through her work, Mikayla rescued hundreds of foxes, many from fur farms, some from neglect, and others surrendered by overwhelmed owners. Her videos went beyond cuteness. They showed animals who had suffered learning to trust, play, and feel joy again. Each fox had a story, and Mikayla was the voice that told it. But behind the camera, Mikayla led a quieter life as a loving wife and devoted mother to her young daughter, Freya. She met her husband, Frankamp, at Save a Fox Rescue, where he volunteered and later helped run the sanctuary with her. The couple married at the rescue on December 23, 2020. Though she rarely shared personal details publicly, those close to Mikayla knew how deeply she treasured her family. Balancing motherhood with rescue work, she often worked late into the night. Ethan stood by her side through every high and low, supporting her dreams and efforts. Her daughter was still very young, and Mikayla worked tirelessly to care for both her family and the animals she loved. But don't worry, her story does not end here. The Save a Fox team has promised to carry on her mission. The sanctuary will remain a place of hope, and her legacy, written in every paw print she protected and every life she lifted, will live on in every act of kindness inspired by her journey. Rest in peace, Mikayla Raines. You were loved more than you ever knew, and the world is better because you were in it.